Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's a Thursday. I know I've not been streaming for a while. Welcome. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. I know I've been live and not saying anything, but here we are. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all of you. Let's get it going. Wealth builders. Let's get it going. Okay. Uh, where do we start? We start with our technicals. I'm on a trade. The only update trade I have is Euro USD. So I'm still anticipating a break below a retest there to look for lower prices on Euro JPY. And I will explain why I'm still holding this trade. And but I think before I speak about a lot of things, a lot has happened. And on the fundamental today there was what do you call this? Unemployment claims. Let's just quickly speak about them. But how have you been, my guys? I know I've not been around for a while. Let me see. Here we go. Today there was unemployment claim. Let's just quickly go to it. Uh, okay. Today there was unemployment claims. Let's go just quickly look at unemployment claims. Let's speak about unemployment claims and we're going to speak on rate. So today unemployment claims, we beat expectations. So this is just an indication of that the jobs data is a bit still shaky, and that give us high possibilities of rate cuts for the year, given for the September rate, I think in September FOMC meeting, we are likely to get lower rate cuts, and I think it's time for us to start pricing in for that. And if we to look at unemployment claims to beat expectation, so that's one indication that we are likely to get what do you call this? We are likely to get rate cuts looking at this data that has happened here today. I think that's what I'm really more focusing on. But economic heat map, I just wanted to see the US economic heat map just to get an indication of uh, where we are going now. Look at that. We are slowly pricing in for here we go. We are slowly pricing in for low shorts on Euro on the dollar, the US dollar. Look at that. What did we have today? We had unemployment rate, which it kept the same. It was neutral, but however, you look at CPI. I told you CPI was a bit shaky, which was bullish for the bearish for the dollar. Retail service PMI, GDP, quarterly GDP. I think now we're gonna get our GDP for now. We're gonna see that was the only bullish thing. Unemployment rate came out neutral. Wage growth was bullish and ADP was bullish. But an NFP, that one we saw that we got a terrible NFP data that was a true indication of US jobs data that is a bit terrible. And then I think the Feds might have to cut rates to save the day. But also, if we were to look at if we were to look at the UK, we are UK, the British pound, it's very bullish now, but it's very bullish also if we to look at the EU also, if you look at the heat map as well. I love the things. And so I think that's one thing that I love the most. We are starting to be neutral in the US as well. So I think for now, I'm a bit skeptical. I'm a bit neutral given how the market is moving lately, a bit of consolidating. I'm not even going to look at that, but I am going to look at COT data. I love looking at the COT data. Um, obviously, there's are those that are doing swing or long positioning. When you look at Nikkei, they've added a lot of long contracts. They closed short contracts. Cooper as well. Dow Jones as well. They added a lot of contracts. Nasdaq. We are starting to build in longs on Nasdaq, Bitcoin. And then on the bearish side is the rand, SPX, silver, US oil, gold as well. And gold we've been consolidating for a while, very frustrating. So I think the COD data, nothing much has happened besides looking at Nikkei, Copper, Do and US, and the Nasdaq and the Bitcoin. I think those were the one that last week, the thing that were reported last week Friday, we got a very good numbers that were added long contracts. But something that I also like I really like to look at most of the time before I go to my top setup. It's not the interest rate. We have already spoken of, not the labor data. Where is this? Retail market sentiments. So if we're to look at the retail market sentiments, you can clearly see that for me, I'm looking USD JPY. Retails are mostly bearish on it, and I might be bearish as well, to be honest. But the one that I'm looking for is Euro USD. Okay, it's not here. It's fine. It's not here for now. But so these are retails thing. But one thing also, I'm not a fan of this, but this is put to call ratio. Just to determine where we are at the time. So now we are still neutral, and sometimes trading on the neutral space, it's very good because there's not too gray, there's no so much demand where the market might be volatile or very stable. Nothing much is happening in the in terms of trading when you look at the put to call ratio. Also, you look at uh, retail sentiment history going forward. So we look very stable on the market. There's not so much volume happening. I think, look at that. We are net bears. But anyway, um, besides a lot of things, let's just quickly just look at the top setups. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Top setup. Come on. Oh, it was here. I'm drunk. Oh God, I'm tired. Okay. So, ooh, it's gold. So on the top setup, we have gold. Okay, yeah. On the top, we have US oil bears. USD JPY is bullish. USD is bearish. Nikkei and silver, I think those, and gold as well is bullish. But already, for me, the reason why I am still holding Euro JPY is because I've been on a trade and USD JPY. I am looking for shorts. Oh, I still have a limit on. I have a limit of shorts on USD JPY as we retest that support or this resistance. I'm gonna look to go short on USD JPY. I think it's a more clear trade for me. But if we were to look at USD CHF also, high possibilities of me having a limit here, but I still doubt it for now. Just still gonna watch from outside, just see what's happening because it looks like we are holding this resistant area. And if we to look at USD CAD as well, we are starting to press in for higher prices as well. Held that support and push to the upside. Even though for me right now, I do not have a clear direction. I do not have a clear bias in terms of macroeconomic. So that is why I'm not looking for it. But gold is bullish. My word, it's gold is bullish, yeah. So for gold, I am not gonna look for a trade unless we break above and hold that and look for continuation to the upside. So I want to break above this current resistant area because for gold, we've been consolidating for a while. If we to look at the range that we've been trading on gold, we've been consolidating for a while. So therefore, oh shucks, I closed something by mistake. So therefore, I will truly appreciate um I will truly appreciate higher prices on gold. As I said, I'm just gonna go back to that. I will appreciate higher prices for gold. US oil is bearish. Um, we held that previously when we were still bullish for US oil. I was still looking for I was still looking for this price for this support to hold, but now we are starting to say we are bears. So US oil is bearish, and you can clearly see that if you to look at the world in terms of inflation. So inflation is coming down lately, and that's why we are likely going to see lower prices for oil. So I think I might take a trade short for oil, yeah, to look for a price something like that on US oil in terms of swing trading. I think that's one thing that I am looking for. I think, and that I also love looking at SA40, and then I'm gonna look at Nasdaq as well. I win. Oh. So I missed this trade firstly when we broke to the upside. Perhaps I will be holding the trade at that high. But for now, SA top 40, I just want to see if we're gonna hold that and look for longs as we come back to that range as well. Same thing as if we're to look at Nasdaq. For Nasdaq, I am still very careful. I think we might even get a stronger lower move. So I would love to hold the support, not the current one, because yes, we might hold the current one and push back to the upside. But for now, I think I'm not as confident to hold that unless we hold that maybe 4 hour time frame. If I want to take a trade, we flip that and hold and look for continuation to the upside. That's a possibility as well. But I will play it very carefully. I wouldn't even rush the play that I'm talking about right now. Sometimes you don't have to rush. So the same idea applies also on Russell. I am not gonna take Russell where it is. I'm just gonna look for lower prices, same as S&P 500 and US30. So US30, I'm also gonna look for deeper prices to look for that continuation to the upside. I think that's it for the swing positioning. Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin has a clear move lower. If we move top deep and starting to give me bullish reading, definitely I am gonna take Bitcoin long. So the only thing that I'm holding, and I think I am gonna hold going forward, it's Euro JPY. I'm holding Euro JPY as a trade, and I have a limit on USD CHF. I mean USD JPY shorts. If we move to the upside, hold that resistant area, I'm gonna take shots or possible. I am closely watching what happens um with uh with USD CHF. I just don't want to be over leveraged towards the dollar, given that we are holding such support. What could happen? It could be a break and continue to the upside. I don't want to be caught on that, so rather look for shorts on USD JPY than anything else. So I think that's for me, and that's what I'm looking for in a swing positioning. And then I think while we are at it, we're gonna jump straight to the day trading and we do our analysis of the day trading. But how have you been, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay, let's go into it. So previous daily high, previous daily low. So we are holding that visibility. I just wanted to be visible and we go for daily time frame. Here we go. Okay. So we are holding that above. We look to come back as a drop liquidity. We are trading inside the range. Um, Also, if we to look at S&P 500, it looks like the same thing is happening. We held that previous daily high. We're still inside a range. Previous daily high. So there is a bit of a draw of liquidity just above there. Oh God, I'm tired. Okay. And then also there is another draw of liquidity below there. Another fair value gap that maybe perhaps we could look to come to, but it's a bit far for me for tonight. But that's something that I also like to look at um, when I look at the range as well. So we are inside the range. Also, there is this low that I'll just mark. I'll just mark it just as a note for me as I'm trading tonight. Um, okay. I'm just saying something. I just don't know what is it. I'm seeing something, but I don't know what is it. I am just looking at that. Um, I'm not even gonna focus on it for tonight. So we have the daily fair value gap above. We have this daily fair value gap below that the market might. Okay, that's we have already reacted at. Just gonna look at the range that I might want to see the draw of liquidity. Right now, I have no idea. Right now, I have no idea. We are inside the range. We are range bound. Below, which is at the is a 4 hour fair value gap. Yeah, as a draw of liquidity as well. I love making that's not visible on a daily time frame because it just makes the chart very untidily. So we broke above, traded below. We are inside that range. Did we tap that low? Let me see. Mm, okay, it's fine. Again, there is a 4 hour drop of liquidity to the upside. And this, I think I spoke about it yesterday. If we were to look at that, it's a breaker as well. So I am also looking very closely if are we gonna draw to it or not. But other than that, just tell me what do you think, guys? Where is your draw of liquidity tonight? Mm. So I just want to trade this range today, looking at how the market is moving. Look at that. Yesterday I spoke about a rejection at that breaker. We got that rejection. We moved lower. So I could look to come back to take either a previous daily high or previous daily low as a draw of liquidity tonight. I think that will make a lot of sense coming because we are inside a daily range if we to look at here. And we have not taken this high, we have not taken that low. Sometimes it's better to wait to get a low and then to look for continuation again to the upside. Or either we take out that low, but we're not gonna get something like that tonight. So I think I'm just gonna be looking at the 15 minutes time frame. And so in Asia high and Asia low, we have equal highs here. That that's a drop liquidity. They have relatively equal highs here. We have relatively equal highs above, and that could be where maybe we'll look to take before maybe getting a reversal. Okay. Tell me, guys, what do you think? I will look at a comment. Let me just quickly finish here. That S&P 500, US30, uh, 15 minutes for a look at, yeah. So we have tapped into this fair value gap. We could look for higher prices, to be fair, but we have not taken the daily low. So I think also that's giving me in check as well. That's keeping me in check, to be honest. We have relatively equal high. Oh, we have relatively equal highs this side. I'm just gonna be watching closely. So I don't really have a bias, to be honest. We've reacted on that, we moved low, we've sub that, reacted on that fair value gap. And also, if we were to look at the 15 minutes here, possibilities of long are high. What's your bias for tonight? Um, I don't have a bias, but possibilities of longs are very high. As I'm analyzing, I think we could look to go long. Okay. You have relatively quite highs above. As a draw of liquidity, we have tapped into that 15 minutes gap. Even though we have kept that low, we are holding this 15 minutes fair value gap here. Um, hmm, we are holding that, tapped into that 15 minutes. After all the way, we could come back to the previous daily low, but we have not taken the previous daily low. I mean, we could go to the previous daily high. Okay. Will a reversal make sense? or or look for something like this? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna watch. I have no plan yet. Okay. I might have a plan, but I have no plan. Honestly, I have no plan. Tell me, let's engage. What are you looking at? For me, I have no plan. We have broken above. We could get a move like this. We could reject on this 15 minutes. So honestly, I have no plan. So what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? What do you guys think? Tell me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to get an invasion here. Perhaps I'll look for continuation. I honestly have no plan. Yeah. Let me see the reactions around here. Because there's a breaker here. Um also they could get something like that. So so I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see what happens within this 15 minutes breaker. Are we gonna reject again or we're gonna get for a continuation to the upside? I will look to I am just watching this area here. Yeah, I am watching it. Let me look at this high as well. If one takes out this high and the other does not, that validates the trade that I'm looking for. Just gonna be watching at that breaker. Let's see. Could get a rejection again, come back here and move to the upside, or just come back inside here and look for lower prices. So today you will never know. Just want to see if one will take out this, come back to that 15 minutes fair value gap and move lower because 1 hour has nothing. We just ranged today. And if we're to look at the 4 hour time frame, there is a draw of liquidity above, there is a draw of liquidity, there's a previous daily low. And then I just want to see something. Yeah, we're just inside the range. We close above there. Could we get a continuation to the upside to target this previous daily low? Previous day where we just take out the previous daily low and then we continue to the downside. Possibility. Also, high possibility at the same time for something like this. So that is why I'm saying I am neutral. Okay. You've tapped to that. Let me see this one. Okay. Let's see what happens here. So taking that high. Mm. I just want to see what's gonna happen here. Just watching. Are we gonna get a move like that? Are we gonna clearly get a move like that or not? I don't know. I don't know. Mm. Let me just watch and see. I'm just gonna be watching price action. I don't know. What's this? Ooh, look at that. We have tapped. Ooh, no. We have tapped in the 50 minutes of the. Ooh, okay. I think I'm not gonna take any trade anymore. Close. If I'm just gonna wait for this 15 minutes closure. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the next 15 minutes closure. I'm seeing something here. I'm gonna look for longs, but I'm gonna wait for the 15 minutes closure. So for now, I'm just sitting on my hands. There's a break here. Except that 50 minutes we are rejecting already. Ah, but I will love for this lower price. I know there is a BBR, but I will love for the lower price. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. Are we gonna get in vision, take a shot? Nah, I'm not gonna take a shot. I'm gonna wait for the next 15 minutes to close. Just gonna be watching this 15 minutes candle to see the reaction on this 15 minutes candle. If it closes above, I am gonna look for longs. Until then, I'm not gonna look for a trade. That's me. But I know, do not forget to like and subscribe. If 15 minutes closes inside, we'll be talking a totally different ball game, eh? I already have a plan. I'm not gonna change my plan. I am just marking everything. Okay, look at that move. I love the move. Close below. Uh, tap that 15 minutes. Am I gonna get lower prices? Let's see. 15 minutes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Seems like a sweep. Lower prices to that favor look up a possibility, but that breaker, that's where my problem is. Broken below there, leave a favor look up here. Hype. Hmm. Breaker, broken below. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for a 15 minutes closure, guys. And I'll decide after the 15 minutes closure what to do. Okay, look at that. Look at that. If you wanna take a trade, you could take a trade, yeah. But I'm not convinced myself. You could take a trade there. Yeah, you could, but I'm not convinced yet. I think I'm gonna be very careful. Not just gonna jump in on a trade. I think given the circumstances, I'm not taking this trade. But you could be on this trade, honestly, and look for lower prices. But I said I'll wait for the 15 closure. So I'm just waiting for the 15 closure to decide what happens. And if the 15 closure closes just inside, uh, just if it look, if it closes bearish, we are likely to kind of come back for lower prices. So that's what I'm watching as well. Sometimes you don't just jump on um to anything you see. So I will have to wait. I'll have to wait. But guys, what do you think? Are you bearish or bullish? Just let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So right now I'm just waiting. And one thing which I'm also watching closely here. 8:15 minutes closes and we flip that. I might look for longs. And my all-time target could be this previous day. Thus, it could be coming before this relatively highs, yeah. So that's a possibility, but only if it flips and close above this lines just inside the fair value gap. Could look up to these highs. So for now, I'm just watching. I am just watching. Sometimes you get into a day and you have no buyers, you have nothing. That's me today. I'm just watching. Okay. 5 minutes indecisive, tapped into the breaker. So they have two plays here. We flip this high, close above these highs, leaving a fair value gap. When I look for higher prices to come back to this high, I am even gonna mark my target to come back to that high. I think that's where my next target will be. because I'm just waiting for the 15 minutes or 5 minutes before the 15 minutes closure. So this high is very critical. As I said, we tapped into that breaker. Let's see. Tapped into this breaker, rejected to the upside. So we could look for higher prices. Correct. I'm right. So I have two plays here. Just have to be disciplined. So now I just have to be disciplined because I have two plans and two plays. Why panic? Ska peniska. 4 minutes before top of the hour. Do not panic. And I don't want to panic. Okay. Tapped inside. I love how it tapped on those 5 minutes. Yeah. So let's see. We're still holding that fair value gap and this high. If it rejects and flips that, are likely gonna come back to that low. So hey man, sometimes you just have to watch price action and do nothing. As I said, I told you my plan. I just have to be patient. When you're watching the live, do not forget to like and subscribe and share the live. Okay, 2 minutes before the closure of the 15 minutes. Okay, come on, man, do something. Okay, 2 minutes. I said 2 minutes. Uh, High possibility of this. If that happens, I'm gonna go long with no question asked. I'm gonna go long. Yeah, 1 minute before 15 minutes closure. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna close inside and leave another 15 minutes for the look at there. Oh God, it's gonna be an annoying day. Not decisive move to either side, so gonna be very annoying day. Gonna make this lighter just for reference. Okay, we tapped. I love that we tapped. If we look to move higher, we reach the 15 minutes closure. How did the 15 minutes close? 15 minutes closed above. Okay, that's good. Above this current high. So I think I have no reason to doubt longs if longs happens. So let's see. I have no reason to doubt longs. If I get what I'm looking for and the price action does what I want, I'm not gonna even hesitate to pull the trigger on longs. So I told you I wanna pull the trigger on longs, close above, leaving a fair value gap. I'm gonna pull the trigger on longs. Just get a continuation to the upside. I just don't like this one. Yes, we have closed above that high, but close above that high. Let's see. Are you gonna leave this fair value gap if we close above? Perhaps we're gonna start to look to pull a trigger now. Oh, the price action is terrible though. Because remember, we have that invasion, tap back, move to the upside. Hmm. Yep, gotta be patient. I think now what's gonna get me is the patience. I just have to be patient. Just have to be patient, nothing else. Because if you just jump on and not get what you're looking for just for the sake of price action is happening, you're gonna get caught here. Can it just maybe come back again, give a low, give a high, and then we're gonna look to go long again? I don't know. It's just nonsense. I don't like the price action here. Doo-doo. Yeah, the price action is terrible, man. Closed above, inside. Let me see. Did it have an SMT? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing for me to worry about here. Okay. Just consolidating break above. Look for the break below. When I contemplate, so let's see what to do. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Oh, God. Doo-doo. Sometimes you have to be patient, guys. And I think today's one of those days where you just have to be patient. Come on, man. Oh, the price action is so terribly slow. Come on, man. We are using that fair value gap as support, hey? Still the same thing. And there is high possibilities of something like this and take out that low and move to the upside. So right now, as I said, just have to be very careful on how to play this. Do not forget to like and subscribe as you're joining. I'm just waiting for long, just waiting to see what's gonna happen. But my idea, let me just mark it so that everyone can see. My idea, it's a break. I think that's my idea. Break above. Let me mark it properly. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We still have enough time. It's just top of this, just past 8 o'clock. So I'm seeing something. Did you check out this low on the other side? Let's see. Okay, we still kept that low. I am gonna move very careful. Yeah. If we take out that low and tap back here and have an SMT and break above, I think I'll be more confident in this trade. Very neutral, guys. So you have to be pardoned. You have to pardon me today. Very neutral. I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. Can we sweep? Because I'm thinking, think my thing now. It's we cool get something like this. We make it like that. Yeah. Okay. Tap back here. Taking this low as well. There's no trade for me. Taking that low. Just wanna see if let's see. I'm not even gonna attempt to take shots. Unless we get an invasion of that breaker, perhaps I'll start to consider. But for now, I'll remain neutral. I am remaining neutral. Do not forget to like and subscribe. We are holding this 15 minutes for a look at breaker block kind of a thing. As I said before, I think I need to refresh your memory, guys. So as I said before, there's relatively equal highs above as a draw of liquidity. Previous daily low, yes, could be a draw of liquidity. Oh, I love this. So we have tapped back, we have closed above. Now we've tapped back into the 15 minute, 5 minutes breakup block, 15 minute breakup block inside here. We'll do this so that maybe it can be clear. So 15 minutes where we look at tapped back. I think now we're gonna flip that and we're gonna look to continuation. So I am bullish right now. I think now I'll be bullish. I love how the market is looking like. I will be bullish. So I'm just gonna be watching this high here. I am bullish. That I'm starting to love the movement now. We said that one will look to go long here to take out the high, but not me. One will look to go long here. No, that's a good trade though. As we break above, you move to break even, but I only want to take this trade. Just want to see it close above. Let me see 5 minutes. Nope, I'm not gonna just risk my life. Just jump on because there is a breaker here. No, trade a low, come back up. Then I think um we are talking something. Good move there. Mm. Mm. One thing I love here, I am gonna look for a trade above. Yes, but just see here. Yeah, I think the trade above. One thing I love here, it's this move here. We have that. Yes, you could be in profit in this trade, as I said, but you sometimes have to stick to your guns and say, you see now, um, this is something that I want to see. If we close above, I'm gonna look for a trade here. But I want to close above. I want to close above. So I'm just gonna set up something quickly. What the hell? Where is this thing? Come on. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I'm just setting up this. Let's see what happens here. Just wanna see a break above. Remember, I'm not pull the trigger. If we close above, I might pull the trigger. Let's see. Just wanna see if we'll close above. Remember, I'm not on this trade yet. Coming back to that break, hold and break above. See here. Okay, here. Could look to go long there, to be fair and to be honest, but I didn't close above here. So we've closed above, having that. Another person could look for longs where the stop loss below. I just don't like the way the stop loss will be. I'm just gonna stick to my guns, man. Let's see. She Remember, I'm not on the trade yet. Oh. Come back to you see what I was avoiding? Just to jump on because for the sake of jumping on the trade. So sometimes you just have to play it careful. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. So this is what I was avoiding when I jumping on this trade. Okay, look at that. I went, man. What am I doing? Oh, I think I'll want a good move above here. And then if it gives me a good move and leave a fair value gap, I think that would be a very good trade. Yep. You see where the danger is. The danger is wanting to take a trade there. I've not taken the trade. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, bottom of the hour right now, nothing is happening. Just waiting. Mapped up my trade and wait. Just want a continuation. Do, 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 do. Eh, doesn't seem to be a good doesn't seem to be a good volume for either side, eh? And you know what I'm worried about right now? It's the time it will break above and move to the upside. It won't retest. It won't retest at all. Once it breaks above, it's not gonna give us a retest that we're looking for. But anyway, do not forget to like and subscribe as you're joining. Oh, oh. Shoo. Let's see. Musiki, cafinha. That doesn't seem to be doing what I want. Whew. It doesn't seem to be doing what I want. Let's watch this low as well. Takes out that low. Can we flip again? Doesn't seem to be doing what I want. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. Nah, didn't do what I want. Yep. It has flipped without giving me what I wanted. Let's see what's happening here. Hmm. Am I gonna get short? Let me see the 15 minutes. Let me see. I'm not gonna go short. Honestly, I've told myself I'm going long. I don't like this breaker here. I'm not gonna look for shorts. I'm done looking for shorts. I'm not even gonna attempt to look for shorts. Um, no, I'm not gonna look for shorts. My worry is this breaker here. Breaker above, breaker below. We are likely to get a rangy day, hey? We are likely to get a rainy day. Close above. We are likely to get a rainy day today. Yes. Already rejected on this 15 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes area. So I still the plan is to look for a trade above here. So this still remains the plan for now. If that doesn't happen, I'm not gonna take a trade. I don't even know if I'm audible, hey? If that doesn't happen, I'm not gonna take a trade. Nah, uh, I'm gonna look for longs. The danger of remember when I said you could look for a trade here, and I said this is not what I want. Look what happened. We moved, rejected everything, and came back all the way down. So sometimes Patience pays, eh? Oh, well, mm, oh, this PM session range is extremely slow, eh? Nah, I'm gonna look for long silence. Okay. Oh, I love this. Can we get another move close above and a return? That would be beautiful. That will meet all my criteria. Closure there. We're gonna wait for the next closure. Okay. I think this 1 minute candle, it's one of those critical candles where it just gives you an idea where the market is going. I'm gonna be back now. What? Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're not getting any trade above this high, eh? I thought this kind of will give us a trade above that high. It's not doing that, so ugh, man. Yeah. Okay. Is the market setting up for shorts? That's a question now we need to ask ourselves. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Oh, okay. Hmm. Just gonna see where this 1 minute closes again. If it closes inside, I'm not taking. And I think I will want the decisive move to the upside to add element. I think by the way it's moving, it's better to get a decisive move to one side. I'm coming. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I, to be honest, nothing is happening at all. Nothing is happening at all. At all. Nothing is happening at all, guys. I'm not going to check this trade. Remember, I've not taken this trade as just a map up, so nothing is happening at all, man. Nothing is happening at all. So, yeah, the market is doing what it wants, eh? Question is, are we pricing in for lower prices now? That's what the question that I have now. Because this is junk. This is one of those boring days, eh? By 9 o'clock, if nothing happens, I'm gonna call it a day. Do I wanna trade this, guys? To be honest, would you wanna trade this? Would you wanna trade something like this? Do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll open my mic now. No, no, sorry. I don't know if I wanna trade this. Within the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm not gonna take shots. I'm convinced that I wanted to take longs. Back here, do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Gonna call it a night, guys. I know, guys. There's nothing for me here. Yeah, look at that. No. Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've exhausted my night. Um, there was no trade. I was looking for longs. I'm a very, I'm very, very careful taking shots here. Because to be honest, if we're to look inside, there is a 50, it's inside the 15 minutes value gap. There is a breaker as well. So I was hoping that we could flip that to look for continuation to the upside. Unfortunately, the market doesn't want to do that. It's just ranging. So for me, I don't think there'll be any trade for me. Because we just move above, come back low, move above, come back low. Why would I trade something like that? I don't think there's a trade for me. So other than that, I think it's better to call it a night early. Thank you so much for joining me. Do not forget to like and subscribe and share the stream. I think we need to stream more often. And I wish to join you guys and we stream together with all of you. Do not forget to like the live and comment. I appreciate your engagement. Other than that, for tonight, let's leave it here. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your night. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye.